Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the farm. And it's raining. What a great way to welcome in seasons. I have the seasons mod activated. I am not an expert on this by any means, so I'm sure there are things I'm going to get wrong or just not remember. So as you can see right off the bat, up at the top there, we've got the crop icon with the water. Right next to that, we have that little flower looking thing represents spring, and we'll get into this over here. So here we go: spring, summer, autumn, and winter. Now if you hit left alt and S, for those who haven't played this is already set up in Fahrenheit. Normally it's or it can be in Celsius as well. Here's your settings here. So I have it set to 3 days right now. I think that's going to be an okay one. You can go, that's the lowest you can go. Other than that, it's all the way up to 24 days. Holy crap. Snow mode on, tracks on, crop moisture on, keys and help menu, and seasons instructions. There you go. Now this will show you here, as you see down here with the key, planting season and harvest season. So basically spring is, well, you can, some of these you can actually plant in the autumn, but spring is mainly where you're going to be planting everything. And then you have your temperatures here. These are ground temperatures. These are the temperature the ground has to be in order for you to plant. If it's colder than these temperatures, then don't plant it. And I don't even know if it'll let you. But as you can see right here, soybean and corn has to be 50 degrees. And it's blue right now because it's not 50 degrees. It's below 50 degrees right now. Yeah, there it is. Oh, ground temperature. I'm sorry. Yeah, ground temperature. That's not air temperature. Ground temperature is 46 degrees. And so we can do sunflower, canola, barley, wheat, and most of the other stuff. Sugarcane, can't do it yet. But you can see all the other ones here. Ground temperature has to be at least 45 or 43, 39, so on and so forth. So once the ground temperature warms up, you can go ahead and plant those items. Now, I don't know if they will wither if the temperature goes down. So say it hits 51. You go and plant your corn. But then the night comes. Everything gets cold. It goes down to 48 degrees. Are your crops ruined? I haven't experienced that yet on the server, so I don't know. But it is something maybe you might want to keep in mind, and that's why it says here soybean and corn second month right there. So all these will be spread out. Let's see what it does. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. Let's go to 24 days. No, okay. So I thought this might get longer, but all it does is bunches it up. So day 1 through 8 in spring, you're not planting sunflower, soybean, and corn. I guess don't even try it. 9 through 16 you can, and then so on and so forth. So that's better if you need the more time to do things. Now the other thing here is the economy. Everything is going to be, I guess this really affects the economy prices as well. As you can see here, manure, slurry, the prices here, 78, it came down below 78, now it went back up. Sugar beet went up as winter came along. Wheat was high and then dropped and came back up. You can see the price here, 8.58. These are normal, these are higher prices than, I mean, wheat right here, as we've seen. I can't open up the menu right now. It doesn't pay out $858. So that's almost $900 right here, first week of winter. And the list just goes on and on here. Pigs and sheep. We haven't messed with this. So I don't really know. And it looks like these down here are not wheat flour. Yeah, these are not season based, so the prices are going to remain the same no matter what. Yeah, shredded ketchup, limestone, gold, steak, cheese piece. Okay, so it's only the crops really. Rice, cranberry, no change. Onion, no change. Coffee, nope, nope. Hemp, lavender, millet, no. Peanut, mustard, rye, oat, no. Sorghum, wait a minute. Oh, there we go. Now we're getting into some jumps. Pigs and cows. Silage, nope. Wood chips. So it doesn't look like all of them really change. I don't know. But also then you see harvest season, so last day of summer, all of autumn, you can go ahead and harvest. But you can also replant. I doubt it's going to be affected by the winter, so you can go ahead and replant here, but then you gotta wait all the way back to here again. Yeah. So plan yourself accordingly. We'll see how this goes. Hey, look at that, the rain stopped. What do we got going on here? I think we're done for this. I'm gonna get this guy going. Now, the other thing is you cannot just get into your vehicle and go. You actually have to turn them on and off now. So we're gonna get this guy going. I also put in the game extension mods. So let's see, where is that one at? General settings, game settings. No? Alright. Yeah, see, plant growth is now grayed out. You can't change that. Plant withering is on. You can't change that. Auto engine start, you cannot change that. That one's grayed out as well. And let's see. Anything different over here? I did turn game extension on. Why is it not showing up? Unless there's a key binding for it. I don't know. Now, if you guys watched that last video, I did find out after the video was over what in the world happened. I don't know how it happened. I didn't notice that, but the somehow oh crap, I almost forgot too. You need to cover your crops. You need to cover your trailers too. If you leave stuff out, you could lose them. You could lose them. You will start engine first. Okay, fine. You could lose what you have. So you'll see your hit the microphone, boom. You will see your inventory start to drop. So if you've got, oh come on. Alright, fine. There we go. Some of the guys on the server have already had that happen to them where they actually lost some of the straw and some of the crop they've harvested because they didn't have it covered, and when the rain came, it ended up destroying some of the crop. So, one thing to keep in mind, guys, if you are playing on seasons there, that you can lose product, straw, I think grass, those two items right there will despawn in time. So, I mean, those are things to keep your eye on. Make sure you have your crop put away. You don't have it sitting out somewhere. There he is. Alright. John Deere's a little slow to get going. Now, I've been seriously considering, and in fact, after I record this video, I will probably get to work on it, removing seasons from our multiplayer server. It is the suspicion that seasons is the one that's causing the horrendous lag that some of us have been feeling on the server, and which is unfortunate. And some of the guys enjoyed it, but, you know, they saw it firsthand what I was dealing with in the live streams last night, and they're really not going to blame me for removing it. Not everyone, like I said, has experienced it, though, which is really odd. The main thing's difference is we probably have different mods in our folder, but if they're not activated, they shouldn't be causing an issue. But different operating systems too, or different components anyway, not operating system. Like Mobius, for example, has an AMD processor, an 8350, whereas I'm running the i7-6800K, a 6-core processor, and he's like, oh, no lag over here. So, yeah, I don't know. And the weird thing is nothing shows up in logs. Nothing stands out to say, hey, it's me causing the issues, you know? Nothing is showing up, and it's just really frustrating trying to figure out what in the world is going on. Is there a mod conflict? Is there a broken mod? Is there something that's just not working right? You know, but if it doesn't show up in the logs, when you got this right here, you know, if nothing really shows up in the logs, then how can you fix something when you can't see what the problem is? Oh, hello. That was a big spike. Now, I've also rolled back the map here, guys. You probably are noticing some of this. I'm not a fan of the landscape trees that Dave put in, and I felt that was another issue that we were having on the server. It turned out that was part of the problem. The landscape trees are a nuisance server-wise, but they're also a nuisance tree-cutting-wise, because he took the landscape trees and replaced all of these guys, the small and medium-sized fir trees, and put these landscape trees in there that cannot be cut down. They can't be cut down with a Scorpion. You have to do it yourself, and then good luck delimbing the damn thing. It's a bloody nightmare. So they were all through. It was like a weed. It was all throughout the whole forest, and it was just a nightmare trying to come down. On top of that, with the lag that it seemed like they helped produce, even the guys the next night, they were like, it was unplayable, dude. They quit. You know, it was totally unplayable. So really annoying and unfortunate, and you know, I hope it isn't Seasons that's causing an issue. Maybe it's a mod that's not agreeing with Seasons. I don't know. But, you know, because it adds that nice little twist. It really does. You know, the snow is nice. The guys had fun playing, and it's slipping and sliding all over the place. I did a little drifting with the cement mixer. But, you know, it's just really annoying when you can't figure out what the problem is. You know, it's trial and error. Very time-consuming trial and error. But hopefully for single player here, it will not cause an issue. We're gonna give her a go here. Also, I did lose the gold mine because I rolled back to PV17 version 3.3. No gold mine. Bummer. Oh, crap. Just shy. I'd really like to buy that since I'm building it. What do we got right now? I mean, I can sell off lumber, that'll help. Stone processing. I think lime is about to go bye-bye. And I missed my turn. Oh, we're full, almost full on tomatoes. Yeah, when you start off on seasons, guys, make sure you have everything harvested. You do have an option to either A, start off the whole map fresh. The grass is fresh, you know, look at it, it's not even overgrown or anything. Crops, even on the fields you do not own, will all get reset. Everything gets reset basically to day one. Or you can leave it as is. Now, keep in mind, though, I don't believe, you know, say you've got, you know, corn that's ready to grow, it's ready to pop and be ready to harvest. I don't, and you're starting off on a brand new one, I don't know if you're going to be able to harvest that on, you know, day 2 of early spring. You know, if it decides to grow all the way, or summer. You know, I think you're going to have to wait. That's just my hunch. We always started off a whole new fresh map, so all crops, all fields were reset. What do I have in storage? Gravel, drywall, coal. Okay. So let's see if I can... There's 1, there's 2, and there's 3. I don't know how much time I have on this sale. Yeah, I was going to dump the lime. That's right. Now also, if you look down below there, you see the number of what I'm being loaded with, and then it will fade out and show the product that I'm loading up. That is Game Extension. It's a mod that is on the in-game mod hub, so you guys will be able to check that out right there. It's under Others in that section, so it does a couple different things. When you go into a field, it'll tell you what's planted and the condition. Is it growing? Is it been harvested? Things like that. So it's a nice little setup, nice little thing. I will have more information on that in a future video as I take a look at it and explore it. I've used it before and I keep on forgetting about it, but it's a nice little mod. I also found another mod today while I was out and about. And it's over here, I think. I haven't looked for it yet, so... Alright, fertilizer spreader. Oh, there's a John Deere fertilizer spreader. It looks like an AR part. Sprayer. Here it is. The John Deere R4045. and then there's the sprayer attachment for it. It's basically a road gator, what I'm used to and when I worked at FS. So that's nice. I didn't know it was a detachable piece, so that's pretty cool. So we'll definitely take a look at this in the future when I gain the money for it. Maybe I can get rid of, probably going to get rid of these AgriCAD ones, but we'll take a look at, do I have this one? Yeah, I've got these, so maybe I can swap these out for this John Deere. I'd rather have that. Now, there is... Oh, Horse is not in here. Why is Horse not showing up? Horse should be in here. I will have to look at that. Because the Horse pack adds one as well, which I have on the multiplayer server. Alright, let's get back over to train 3. Now also the nice thing about this mod is the seasons mod with, you know, being turned on and off. When your helper gets done with a field, they automatically turn off. They won't sit there and continue to run like they do now without seasons. So that's a nice little thing. I think that's not really seasons. I think that's more of the turn on and off factor option in the options menu. So if you already have that on, that's probably what it already does. And you're probably sitting there and no, there's nothing new, Casket. Oh, amazing how a game plan can get distracted all because of one little thing. I didn't intend on messing with the locomotives or anything today. I wasn't planning on using any of the trains. Is it going to stop in time? I think she is. So are you guys out there using seasons? I know it was, you know, it's really popular. And now with the geo files that are out there, now with this map, you're going to use the PV17 file. I think it's suggested that you do not use any other file. But with other maps, I'm pretty sure you can use whatever file you want. I could be wrong. I probably am. But yeah, I don't know. So, yeah, there's that option. So, I've been thinking about taking a look at a couple other maps too. just switching out everything can be a pain in the ass. And I should get the MFS Plus. And that's the mod switcher that's out there. That will allow you, you tell it what map I think it is. Yeah, I think you tell it what map you're going to play, and it switches out everything to that file, basically. It's like profiles, basically. Money! Yes, sir. $311,000 of money. Yeah. And black cat birdseed, mine. Mine, yoink. All right, let's get back to business over here. These guys are patiently waiting for me to get my butt moving. Still have my Christmas tree up. Even real world, I still have the Christmas tree up. The wife took off the bulk of the ornaments, mainly hers, and then left mine up there. That's funny, you stop them, but they don't turn off. Well, those are covered, so we're going to leave it as that. Let's get some crops planted. Now, seasons also makes you really think ahead what you're going to do, what you're going to need. I really, honestly, don't know what I'm going to need. What do I have right now? No wheat, no barley, no canola, sunflower, soybean. Now, with blackcap, I know I'm going to need sunflower. I'm going to need corn and millets. I'm going to need all these items to go ahead and get that going. So, can I do millet right now? No, I gotta wait. Sunflower, I gotta wait, and corn, I gotta wait. No, I can do sunflower right now. It's above 45. I don't know if I want to risk it, though. Because if the temperature goes down too far at night, it's just only 46. And it's only 37 degrees out. So, yeah. There's that. That's a tough choice. Wait, what fields are fertilized? Only 38. All the others need to be fertilized. See, I could go... Oh, man. This would be a great time to pick up that sprayer. But it's only that part. I still need another 168,000 for that. What else can I sell off? I can solve some boards. Boards always bring in a nice chunk of cash. $150,000. Now, Seasons also makes changes to a few different things. You notice it's only 9:27 right now. Yeah, I think it actually slows down time. The nights are darker as well, so you're probably not going to see me recording any night gameplay. Alright, so he's going. Shut him down real quick. Alright, now how do we look? We can do this one. Wheel setup standard, wide. I'll do standard. These will be the 159,000. So not enough for that one. 60,000 for that one. Yes. I'll worry about the regular sprayer later. Doesn't look too bad right off the bat. I'm not sure about the whole AR part of it. I would have been fine with this being sold as a spreader like this, and then another one being sold as a sprayer. Oh, it's gonna lose points here. Suspension's fixed. No independent suspension. Do I even have dry fertilizer? No. Ooh. Let's see if I have any over at the plant. should have those on at all times. The hazards, we do have some. Need digestates. Awesome. Alright, 10,000, not bad. How does this thing look on the inside? Oh, my head tracker's not on. What the hell? Let's see. Enable IC. Okay, so we can open the door. Adjust the steering wheel. Oh, look at that. You can turn the seat too. Oh, okay, that's the steering wheel. Steering wheel lock. Okay, that's the steps out there. Okay. Armrest. And that's it. A couple of minor things. Not bad. Alright, let's see how well it works. Is that the correct work width on it? 26? Yes. Yep, I need the lines. Yeah, I know what trees I'm taking down next. I call this a perfect spread. No little 3-foot section I have to go back over again at the edge of the field. We are perfect. Definitely something I can set up for course play. Not with the trailers. This is definitely course play worthy. Yeah, that's bad marks right there on this thing though, the suspension. It would be better if it had independent suspension on all four. Oh, hello, lag spike. Wonder if that was a game save. I don't think so. Other than that, this whole thing just ends up kind of wobbling all over the place. Alright, I'm just gonna hire a worker on this one. I think. Maybe. Or not. Alright, well, let me hire a worker. Interesting. That's very odd. Because I've already hired a worker for the 9R to cultivate this field. Issues abound here on Caskett's Playpen with Farming Simulator 17. The mysterious 0 cruise control speed on the combine. Now apparently no one wants to work for me. I'm not that much of a dickhead. I'm a generally nice guy. I give them days off, go home early. I do insult them though because they can't make simple turns. Too much maybe. Well, as the saying goes, if you want something done right, do it yourself. Another perfect field. Perfect. Gotta love it. Oh, you can see the suspension moving. Yeah, it didn't work there. Oh, if I'm gonna do course play on this one, and if I'm gonna do it on this one, I should start all the way at the top, because that's where I would normally start it. Alright, let's try this. There we go, course. Start recording. You know, the one thing I also forgot is the auto-generate course. I could have done that here, too. Maybe I'll do it on the next field. I'm almost tempted to speed up time. It's only 11 o'clock. Yeah, then it jumps up to 15. We'll see how that goes. Money's disappearing faster. Ruh-roh. Slow and steady. I thought these things go faster in the real world. I mean, I know the floaters that we call them. These are the road gators that was what we used to call these. And the floaters are the three-wheelers, the big monster truck wheels. I know those can go pretty fast too. The guys I used to work with used to tell stories about how they'd be going through a field and it would be like a culvert or whatever for drainage of water through a field, where so it's going to be kind of valleyed out a little bit, and they came flying through there and didn't notice because it came up on it, or they weren't paying attention really, and they nailed it, and the front wheel comes up off the ground, and they were just wheeling it for a little bit down through you know, I don't know how far, but you know, pulling a wheelie in that thing. They said that butt puckered up pretty quick. I've only driven one of those once. It's definitely a different experience. So bouncy, so, you know, the floater term is perfect for it. You know, you've seen videos of you know, the buggy and everyone on the moon just kind of bouncing around and everything. It's kind of the same thing in these things. You know, you just kind of float and bounce around all over the place on those, and it's cool. It was fun. Well, almost a perfect setup here with this field on the width, but it's still better than having just 3 or 5 feet left. This view. This video might be just a few minutes long. I see we're getting close to that hour mark. I'm gonna try to set up a auto route on this one on the next field. See if that works. Refresh my memory on it. Alright, so let's save this one. Wait, what field is this? I forget. 35. No. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Yeah. Alright, so that's saved. Let's get rid of this. Alright, so we're set up there. This is 33. Looks like it's going to work. It's going to take 4 minutes, 20 seconds to do. Yeah. Awesome. Don't know what it's doing now. Alright, it's not going to work. It doesn't want to leave the field. That's what it's doing. And that's probably where I need to get that mod that someone was mentioning about. So if someone were to mention that down in the comments again, that's what he's not wanting to do. He doesn't want to leave the field. Now look at the time, it's shot up to almost 7 minutes. Alright, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to stop this. Oh well. You know, I'll let him finish this one out. I got other things I can do, so that is going to be it for now, guys. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy, and we will see you guys back here on the next video for probably planting, seeding, getting this all done before spring is over with, get the crops in here. I might advance it to the next day just so I can go ahead and do corn and so on. But, yeah, we'll see. Also, make sure you check down the description if you're interested in this mod, and also the link to the mods list of most of the other stuff I use here as well. So, until next time, thanks for watching. Take it easy.